Hello friends, how are you? Yeah, where are we? Last week, I dropped a video on this K&F concept battery, and in that video, I basically talked about all the reasons why it's better than the SmallRig batteries. And, you know, that video was true. I stand by everything I say. I don't have any regrets on that video, but, you know, shortly after that video dropped, and when it reached about, I don't know, 4,000 views or so, SmallRig reached out and sent me a couple emails and said, hey Ross, we think you've got it wrong. And something they were specifically talking about in that video, I mentioned an issue that I've had with this SmallRig V-Mount battery plate and my SmallRig batteries is when you put the battery on here, sometimes with the right amount of pressure to the bottom side, these batteries will just pop right off of the plate with no warning at all. So here's an example. It just kind of comes off. And I showed an example there where I typically rest this camera rig on my leg or on my knee, and as I'm holding it and resting it, and it'll just sometimes pop right off. It's hard to emulate all the time, but it does happen. It's not something crazy. So SmallRig reached out and they said, hey Ross, here's the thing. Couple things. Number one, that issue doesn't happen anymore. We would love to sponsor a video, send you some batteries out, test them out, and let us know your thoughts. So today's video is technically sponsored by SmallRig. I don't know actually what sponsored videos mean. They didn't pay me anything. They just sent me an email and sent me 3 different batteries and a new V-Mount battery plate kit. No money exchanged hands at all. Honestly, I don't even think I have to make a video. They just sent me these batteries and yeah. So I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see what the theory is, and I wanted to at least inform everybody that, hey, maybe this problem's been resolved and maybe things are better. So this battery right here, and this is the one that I was using in my example, this battery was purchased a very long time ago. It was one of the first releases, and this is the VB99. This is not the VB99 SE, it's not the VB99 Pro, which I'm pretty sure the VB99 Pro replaced this battery, because now they offer these two. Now they offer, when you go to buy a SmallRig battery, a VB99 Pro or a VB99 SE. And you can't really buy just the standard VB99s anymore, even though they're pretty darn similar to the Pros. So I wanted to jump in here and just do a couple tests, see what the issues are, and see how things have been fixed. See, so this is the V-Mount battery plate. And when SmallRig first reached out to me, I thought that they said, hey, the V-Mount battery plate that you have is an older model. Like, that's the reason for the problems. And turns out, I opened all these packages yesterday, and honestly, I recorded a 15-minute long video, and it was just, I was so confused. Because if you take the new V-Mount battery plate that they sent me, and you unbox it, it comes with some plates. It comes with this piece, which is a piece for the bottom of the V-Mount battery, which is important for later on. If you take all these pieces and you take all this out and you open up this brand new V-Mount battery plate, the interesting thing that I was running into yesterday is with the old battery and the new V-Mount battery plate, you still get the same issues. Actually, it's kind of a lot worse. This one barely even locks in at all. And when it does, sure, it works, but you still have a lot of the same issues with pressure on this battery and it not locking fully into place. And I was just kind of flabbergasted, kind of confused. I was like, wait, brand new battery plate, and I'm still getting the same issues. SmallRig, what the heck? And so then I opened up the VB99 SE, and I thought, hey, maybe we'll try it with the new battery. And the new battery clicks in locks in like an actual boss. So this one is solid, sturdy, doesn't go anywhere. And I was like, all right, cool, bet. So what's the problem? And turns out, after a lot of testing, after a lot of figuring it out, the old style VB99 batteries are the problem. But there is a solution. So when you buy a V-mount battery plate like this, it will come with a couple different accessories in there. So it'll come with this, which is just a plate for the bottom of your cage, 2 screws, fantastic, Arca Swiss mount, great. And it also comes with 2 of these, and I don't actually know what these are called, but one you can probably mount to, it's got a 1/4-20 thread on it. You could probably mount it to an audio recorder or some sort of wireless HDMI or something and click it into the V-mount plate. Great. The other thing that they have is this, which is essentially just the receiver for the V-mount plate. And so what I thought was, wait a second. On the old V-mount batteries, this plate is removable with 3 screws. If you take this new plate that you get and you replace the V-mount battery with this new plate, you lose all of your issues. So we're just gonna go ahead and take a screwdriver and take off these 3 screws out of the back of our old VB99 battery. And then it works flawlessly with the new plates. So essentially, if you're buying SmallRig batteries today, brand new 2024, it's December right now, and you're like, hey, I want a SmallRig battery setup, and you buy, say, 2 batteries and a V-mount plate, you're not gonna have any of these issues at all, which is great. However, if you're buying used and you buy an older VB99 battery, or you get one from a friend, or you find one at a pawn shop, and then you buy a V-mount battery plate, you need to make sure that you're replacing this part on all of the old batteries that you're using, because this part is what makes it work super smoothly with the V-mount battery plate on the back of your camera. Now, does that suck? Kind of. Does it suck that it took a whole lot of research and a whole lot of looking it in and figuring it out to actually even figure out what the solution to the problem is? Yeah. Does it suck that even after I communicated with SmallRig and they decided to send me a couple of batteries out, that I still didn't know what was exactly causing the issue? Yeah. But you know, good news is the issue has been resolved, and moving forward, if you're buying new or if you're buying batteries and SmallRig plates, you got to know that they work fantastically. So I just tightened down these 3 screws and replaced this little triangle plate on the back of my very old SmallRig VB99 battery. And now, in my old plate, we're not gonna get any sort of release. And, might as well test it too, on the brand new plate, you're also not gonna get any sort of release out of these old batteries. So, there it is. There you have it. This is the SmallRig VB99 Pro and the old school style VB99, along with the new VB99 SE. And I might actually make a separate video here shortly on just the differences between these 3 batteries and why you should buy one over the other. Probably just sit down and record that here shortly. But I wanted to make a follow-up video on, hey, my problems with my SmallRig batteries and my SmallRig V-mount battery plates have all been resolved, because I didn't have that problem with the K&F concept battery that I used last week, because when this one clicks in, it clicks in for good as well. And that's all because of this plate on the back of the battery, which is removable, which is replaceable. Congratulations, 10 out of 10. So there you have it on the SmallRig battery plate debacle. It's been solved. So if you're having any buyer's remorse or doubts That's all you got to do is replace those 3 screws on the back and replace that plate. And that plate came with your V-mount battery plate. Here we are. So subscribe for more info. Keep up with what we got going on here. We just talk about a whole lot of camera gear. I love it. I have a blast. I learned so much on YouTube. I learned so much from the comments and speaking to you people. So if you got anything insightful that you'd like to share, or if this video just made your day, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. See ya.